Hi everybody and welcome to today's video. You're welcome to the Crypto Femi channel. If you like the channel, please don't forget to click on the like button, click on the subscribe button, and then also happy Thanksgiving. Right? Today we would be looking at one of our favorite coin on the channel, ADA or Cardano, right? And I'm having a lot of bad news as regards Cardano, right? And I'll just go back to the chart and so that we can analyze together, right? We are having ADA USD on the weekly time frame, right? Binance is our data source, right? We begin our analysis from the weekly because we want to have it right, as we always say, right? The blue signifies the liquidity zones, and we have our EMA ribbons. Our EMA ribbons have been right so far, in that if you wanted to know when Cadano was bullish, all you needed to do was buy when it flipped bullish on the weekly time frame, and you would have how many extra money? Probably from here down to here, right? You would have a 2000x on Cardano, right? And also, if you were looking at the EMA ribbons, probably on the weekly, you would have de-risked when we came below the EMA ribbons, especially on the weekly, right? So you would have saved yourself quite a lot of money by coming out of Cardano, right? And so probably we want to start our analysis from the weekly to get more insight as to what's happening. For right now, we could see little more lower volume on Cardano. As you can see, Cardano still pushing downwards, right? But probably we should still expect a little pop up to the upside. As you can see, we have a lot of liquidity here, even though this liquidity will be acting as a resistance for Cadano at the moment. If we bring up our indicators on the weekly, as you can see, more money is still coming out of Cadano, right? So we are quite flat on the money flow. As you can see, also same thing with our oscillator, we are quite flat. So on the weekly, not much is happening for Cadano, right? As we probably should see a sideways action. If we come down to our 3 days time frame, our 3 days time frame gives us more hints, or should I say more bad news for Cardano. As you can see, since from the 1.8 region where we flipped bearish on Cadano, right? Or where we flipped bearish when the EMA ribbon flipped bearish, we have been on a downtrend. And I'm afraid to tell you that we probably could see further downtrend even for Cadano on the short term. As we can see, we have a huge point of liquidity at the 0.33, which is acting as a resistance currently for Cardano. So probably we could see some little push for Cardano and then more downside. If we bring up our indicators are saying the same thing, right? Our indicators are giving us that little money should be coming into Cardano, but every time money comes into Cardano, we have people who are selling off on every pump, and this is not good for Cardano as a whole, right? We're also seeing bullish divergence on our oscillator. So probably we should see some little upside for Cadano, but in the meantime, you should expect more downside. As you can see, we are probably being rejected by the liquidity at 0.33. So be very careful. Cardano looks bullish, but be very careful because the volume is reducing. If we shift over to our daily time frames, as you can see, still being rejected at our liquidity zones. So we want to flip these liquidity zones, right, from resistance to be support, and then we have to deal with our EMA ribbon. So if I was probably here, I'll advise you to probably begin to de-risk from Cardano, because probably we should still experience further more downside for Cardano, especially when we are having a little liquidity like this acting as resistance. This is very, very bad for Cardano, and we could see further more downward price action even for the price for Cadano in the meantime. If we pull up our indicators are saying a lot of money is coming into Cadano, but every single time money comes in, we are being sold on, right? Every single, as you can see, the money comes in, a lot of people sell out. So it's like we have whales who have a lot of supply of Cadano, and for every single pump, they are selling it down to the market. So I will advise you. This is not financial advice, by the way. This is just for educational and entertainment purposes. But if you have a bag of Cardano, this is not a good time because we probably should be expecting furthermore downside as every single funds, every single money that is coming into Cadano is being sold off, and this is buy for Cadano. And we could see lower prices even for the price of Cadano. So that's it for today for the analysis for Cadano. If you like the channel, don't forget to click on the like button, click on the subscribe button. Thank you and have a great day.